Kia ora guys, Bird here. Welcome to episode 3 of Intangible. Now I've done a little bit of work here off camera as promised. I've got myself a little wheat farm over here because I needed something to sustain me while I was waiting for these blue crystals to grow. You can see one right there. And I also processed up some of the ores that I had here as well. I've got some decent amount of gold and iron, and I even cooked up a little bit of food here as well. So we definitely have enough food here in the short term, but yeah, we need to get something like a wheat farm to sustain us moving forward here. I don't want to kill all of my sheep because I need to get a sheep farm going. So yeah, that's where we're up to there. Now you see this thing right here, blue crystal, yes. We had two of these guys growing, if you recall. There was this guy here, and there was also one down by the river's edge. Quite a ways down there. The reason that I took that is, yeah, because that's quite the trek down there. So I harvested it up with the pickaxe and I got a blue crystal. Now, when you harvest these things, you can see there are 4 spikes on here like this, right? That basically, that's one indicator that the thing is ready to harvest, but another indicator, I've been told, yes, when you right-click it like this, you hear a little chiming sound. That's another indication that these blue crystals, as I believe they're known, are ready to be harvested. So let's go ahead and pick that up, and I think you can actually just go ahead and replant these guys. There's a chance for them to generate more than 1 blue crystal. This is what you get out of them, but they do have a chance to generate, I think, as many as 3. So you just go ahead and bonk that back down. Hopefully we'll get some more luck next time, but I do have a second one here thanks to the thing. Oh, by the way, yes, when you break these things for the first time, you remember in the second episode how we have that massive, enormous trumpet sound and some text appear on screen? Yeah, we had that, and the text, I believe, was Discovery Crystal, so unfortunately did not manage to capture that on camera, but yeah, so that's what you get when you get a blue crystal for the first time. I also managed to get some more soul bones from some Skeletronians. Oh, hello. Okay, I guess it makes a little bit of a sound every time it grows a little bit. Yeah, so that's going to grow up and become a fully thinged thingy there. Actually not too much time. But yeah, that's basically what we need this for, is a thing called the Knowledge Gem. Apparently this is something, it's kind of like the Thaumonomicon, the Knowledge Gem, but that's one of the main ingredients for it. I think you need soul bones for it as well. There's one other thing that we need though, and that is redstone. So we're going to need to head back down into the earth here. Maybe I should actually make a bow. I don't have any string though, so I can't make a bow. What I need to do is actually increase the size of this chest. That is tiny as, man. Let's get some more space here and store the rest of this junk here. There we go. Redstone should be fairly easy to find for us. It's just down in the earth. And I don't have any water with me. I forgot to bring water. I guess we'll leave those there. Eggs go away. What I do need is more torches. Where's my coal? Right there. We'll get some more torches going. And then, yeah, we'll head back down into the earth. Hello! Whoa! And there's an animation too when it comes up. I did not know that. Okay, that's pretty sweet. Let's go back in here and get some more torches. How many do I want? This is probably going to be plenty for us. We'll take our wood and maybe a bit of coal with us as well, but we'll probably end up mining some coal. There we go, take that much. It's going to be fine. We'll bring our food, we'll bring some blocks. I'd like to bring some water as well to douse myself in case I'm on fire. Unfortunately, I guess I could actually really quickly here make an infinite spring at the cost of some of my crops here. That's okay. So let's just go ahead and get rid of these then. Sorry, little seed dude. Let's get this water that's over here and make ourselves an infinite spring real quick. Something that I should have done maybe there off camera. Quick enough on camera. There we go. Throw that back down there. Let's go grab another bucket door. Maybe not that one. That one maybe good. And we're ready to get going here as soon as I drop off that guy. So let's get going down here and see if we can spot some redstone. So this is the 3rd time. We're 1 for 1 in terms of coming down into this cave system looking for resources. As promised, I haven't done any more mining either, so most of the stuff is all still down here. I think I kind of came to the end of here, didn't I? Yes, we need to head back up our water stream here really quick and get going with it. So yeah, how are you guys doing? How are you doing? It's been a while since I made an Intangible video. Yeah, I had a little bit of some real life stuff to deal with, but we are back making some regular videos again. Hopefully you can join me for the ride. Let's see, we've got some coal with the iron gold right next to iron. I've never seen that before. Yeah, there's got to be some redstone around here somewhere. That's where the lapis was. Whole heap of coal right there. Let's have a look around. I'm not really sprinting. I don't want to sprint just so that I can save some of my run energy. I don't have very much food at the moment. Food's a little bit of a precious commodity, I guess you could say. Looks like we found some redstone here fairly easily, thank goodness. At least it's not like my diamonds and my normal LPs where they're extremely difficult to find. We are down at diamond level, yeah. No diamonds right here. There could be some back there. But we have the redstone that we came for. I guess I might as well dig a little bit more deeply and greedily. Let's head up this way and see if we can spot anything. Maybe some diamonds. It'd be really nice to cap off this little trip here. Tons of lava, but no dice in the diamond department. What about this way over here? Did I just hear something sizzle? Not sure. Oh, more redstone. That's always handy. Oh, this is where I got the diamonds and the emerald. That's right. Man, those memories. Now, let's get this redstone, though. I guess this will finish off our little trek here. Down into the depths of the earth. Awesome stuff. So that's almost a stack of redstone right there. Very nice. Only mined about, what was that, like 8 blocks or something? Yeah. Pretty good turnover, I'd say. Right, let's get back up there. I still don't want to sprint. I was so tempted to press the control key there to sprint, but food is so scarce that I am willing to wait in that regard. Up here, up the water stream. I might actually spare you guys climbing the water stream. It's going to be a little bit of time here. Almost there, and there we go. We are back up, and we have a second cluster thing there. Very cool. So now what we need to do is take some of our iron that's right here, and what else do we need to make? A piston as well. I have a little window here open next to me showing how to make it. We need a redstone, and what else do we need? Cobblestone. I need a bit of coal. Yeah, because we also need to make a piston here, interestingly enough. I do remember the recipe for a piston nowadays. Unfortunately, I have to take the stuff out again because I don't have enough wood! Let's get that stuff out. There we go. Get one pistonian thingamajobberly. There we go. Cool recipe for it. Put the redstone on the bottom. So that's that step. And now what we need to do is take our iron like this. This is a mod recipe. You get your 5 iron in this weird shape like this, and that gets you this iron casing. So now what we need to do is take the iron casing, our piston, and 2 pieces of redstone like this, and that's going to get us the circuit stamper. I believe this is like a little crafting table from the screenshot that I have open right here. I'm just looking at the guide that's on the Curse website. Okay, that looks like to be doing a little bit of Z fighting with the block behind it. If I break those off, there we go. Now we can see it in its proper glory. Look at this thing. It's like a briefcase almost that just sits on the ground there. Looks pretty cool as well, doesn't it? One of those blocks there in the middle. They're like tiny little pieces of obsidian right there. Hello. Oh, that's 3 crystals on there now. Very cool. That's almost ready to harvest again. Hopefully we get more out of it. Okay. Now the recipe that we need to take in here. This is basically like a little crafting table like this, except it's in the real world. What we need to do is take our blue crystal, 2 soul bones, and I believe a piece of redstone like this. And let's pop them in there. Now, how exactly is this going to work? Do I just, like, click on it, right-click? Okay, you just right-click on the spot and put the things we need. Now, this picture that I'm looking at says I need to put 2 soul bones like this and a piece of redstone right there. And the final step, it's not working yet, the final thing that you need to do is give it a redstone signal. So we'll go ahead and give ourselves a lever. Get a lever going, and then we should be able to generate a redstone signal using that. I guess we'll just stick the lever right there. Okay, redstone activated. Now what? Is it not working? Maybe I have to put it like on this block. Let's try that. It might be a little bit weirder. Okay, no. What about on the side there? No, can't do that. There? No? Okay, that does not appear to be working. Perhaps it needs something a little bit stronger, yes. Let's give it a redstone block, shall we? That gives off a redstone signal, that's for sure. Get this crap out of here. Okay, that is well and truly a redstone signal, Emoniph. If that's not a redstone signal, I don't know what is. It's going through the top of the case. Okay, what about maybe on the top? Whoa! Okay, so it looks like it had to be on the top or perhaps on the bottom there. That may be something that needs to be changed in future versions of Intangible. What have I just created? Do I just right-click? Okay. And that's how you get the knowledge gem! Oh, yeah. I wonder if we're about to hear a giant trumpet sound when I click on this baby. Whoa! What the heck? Did that... Okay. So you right-click it, and it makes this little... Like, it opens like a portal into your book thing. There's the logo for Intangible that I have in the thumbnail. Souls, materials, and devices. Wow, it's like interactive and stuff. This is pretty sweet. On matters incorporeal. What's that logo right there? Is that like the back button? Oh my gosh, that is so awesome. Let's see if I can, so if I do that and open it up, and if I do it again... Oh my gosh. No? No, it doesn't want to open there. No, okay, you can only have two windows open apparently, but you can have 2 pages open at once. How far back can you interact with this thing? Pretty far back. Okay, anyway, so I guess we could get started here by learning about some of the stuff here in Intangible. Do I just right-click? Yeah, okay. Souls! Creatures appear to contain an essential energy or soul. Alright, so detecting souls. Having discovered that souls inhabit the bodies of living creatures, it's time to quantify what they actually... Wait, what? What they actually... Oh, here we go. What they actually are, and indeed if there's just one type or many. For this task I'll need to build some suitable equipment. I believe that this will require the subject to be held in a place surrounded by a cage made of soul bone. This will act as a conduit to siphon off a portion of the creature's soul, at least temporarily. I feel like a dark necromancer reading this. Alright. To this cage I'll attach a device for funneling the captured essence. I'm pretty convinced this funnel will need to be powered by redstone to actually pull the soul, much like our little circuit stamper friend maybe? What else we got here? Finally, I'll need to attach to the funnel various pieces of an apparatus in a chain. The order and type probably will lead to a discovery or two. For the record, I suspect that some combination of 4 decanters, splitters, gourds, or spirals will be necessary. Perhaps more than one of each. Resetting the redstone signal to the funnel will probably be necessary to restart the experiment between attempts. Right. So that was that guy. That's how you detect souls. What else was there to that? So that's like the menu button. That's where you go back. That just closes this thing, I'm guessing. Yeah, so that's just like a universal close button. And it remembers where you are. That is pretty sweet. Okay, so that picture right there. Look at that quartz in the background. That's pretty sweet. Alright, so... Again, that's a back button there as well. So let's keep going here. Let's keep reading the basic stuff here in the knowledge gem. I was very tempted to say Thaumonomicon. So soul bone, which we've learned about. I've discovered that exposing bone to the escaping soul of a dying creature somehow alters the bone. I observed what only can be described as a glimpse of something transversing the length of the bone, almost as if it was acting as a conduit. I suspect if I can find a way to prevent the essence of the creature dissipating, simply exposing bones to it will be enough to produce endless supplies of this material. Alright, so that's how you make soul bone. In other words, kill a creature with bone, is the English translation there. So here's the crystal thing that I learned about off camera. It seems that lapis lazuli and soul bone crystallize when left for a while in water. The resulting crystalline structure amazingly appears to grow rapidly when exposed to air. I've noticed that placing shards of the crystal into stone has the best growth rate, sometimes even forming an off-coloured but especially pure column. I suspect that both forms of this crystal, blue and yellow, will have a melting point lower than that of lava. I may be able to melt the crystal by dropping it into still or flowing lava, and then form it in a mold. Oh my days. So that's giving us a pretty big hint there about one of the things that we'll probably have to do as a crafting recipe for these blue crystals. Okay. And that's pretty much all the things that we've learned about. So the final tab here, device, oh my gosh. Look at all these things that we have to read. And there's more. Village detector, a plinth offering plate. This sounds pretty sweet. I guess we get started with the circuit stamp of what we already made. This device allows me to create certain intricate components for use in my larger projects. I must place the appropriate components in the 4 slots and then deliver a redstone pulse using a button or lever. From the side or front. So that's why it wasn't working, because I did it from the wrong face. Okay, it's all here in the knowledge gem, guys. This device may receive a redstone current from the rear to prevent the last component in each slot being consumed. Okay, so it looks like you can stack things in here. It's like an auto-crafter now that I think about it, because you can just give it redstone and boom, crafted. Alright, so that's the circuit stamp, but we're not going to read all of these on camera here, I don't think. I guess we kind of have to, because that's how I do my videos. Knowledge gem, this guy right here. A simple device that projects my own knowledge. Kind of like Inception right there. The Soulbone Spear seems to make bones a little more useful to me. I wonder if there's any more to this thing. So that gets the Soulbone Spear plus 6 damage. It takes a control conduit. Okay, a control conduit. How do I make one of these control conduits there, game? What was the recipe for it? Can I, like, click on this and, like, learn about it? Here we go. So you take a blue gem and 3 soulbone conduits, not 4, goodness me. And what's the recipe for these? You get 3 soulbone conduits per redstone and soulbone splinters. And the recipe for soulbone splinters is that. Okay, so there's quite a bit involved to get yourself the soulbone spear. But that sounds like a fairly decent objective. Pretty early on here, but it does take quite a few bones, doesn't it? Let's see, you get 1 bone, you get 6 splinters. Now let's try that again. So you get 3 of those. Right, so you get 6. So you get 6 of those total. Oh, like that maybe. Right. I've just realised I'm in like a completely new thingy here. So we've got the iron casing, which we already made, the splinters, conduits. A stone ring, made with 4 pieces of stone in the stamper. And what are the stone rings for, I wonder? We'll find out soon, I'm sure. Control circuits are made, okay, with the silver conduits and a blue gem. We saw those before. The blue gem, a molten blue crystal. So you take this in a blow mold, using a gem mold. Right. So you can get 3 per, right? Okay, so that's like a way of increasing what you get. The yellow gems are a similar deal. Emitter. What the heck does an emitter do? Look at all this stuff, guys! The quantifier. Oh my days. The quantifier. Okay, this sounds pretty sweet. What else have we got here? And the ponderance lattice. Righto. So we're eventually going to need to unlock yellow technology here by the looks of it. Kind of like Portal. Right, so that appears to be it for the parts. Right, so now I'm back in devices. Crystal armor. Blue crystal helmet. You can make crystal armor. Oh my days. And you can make yellow crystal as well. Yeah, okay, so you get that for yellow. What kind of protection does this give? Great protection, but terrible durability. Okay, well that's fair. Because, you know, you can pretty much make them for free, right? Yeah. Can you make tools? Can you make these crystal tools? That'd be pretty cool. Crystal blocks. The blue crystal block, you can make 9 of them, and they're probably for building or something. Translucent building material. Other properties we'll find out soon, I'm sure. Bellows. It's got its own bellows that are made in a crafting table by the looks of it. Righto. There's a whole heap of stuff here. I'll have to go ahead and read this off camera. I think I will just quickly go through. And if you guys want to read the rest of this yourselves, you can go ahead and just pause the video. But yeah, I need to go through and read these off camera between this episode and the next episode. Oh my gosh, look at all this stuff, guys. There's almost like too much. It's like too much to show in a whole video like this. Village detector. Oh my gosh, we'll have to slowly work through this. I think there's so much. Bone cage. This is what we were reading about before. Bone cage. You make that with 8 soul bone. You guys can just go ahead and pause the video to read that. Glassware. funnels, decanters, gourds, spirals, splitters. Look at all of these things. Molten blue crystals. Yeah, there's a lot of technology that we're going to have to work through. Yeah, I think we're going to have to come back and read this another time, guys, because, oh my days, so much stuff. Yeah, apologies that we didn't get to read everything that's currently available to us here in the Knowledge Gym. I normally like to try and read everything in one go. I like having, everything to start off, from Intangible. But yeah, this is a pretty good start here to Intangible. I'm not really sure what I want to get up to between this episode and the next episode. Perhaps we'll try moving house. I might do that on camera or off camera. Let me know if you want to see me making some kind of area for us to live in the next episode. But definitely what I think I'll do is try and get a little bit of a farm going with these blue crystals. Hey, looks like we got 2 of them right off the bat there. Yeah, they don't take very long to grow at all, so now I should just be able to plonk those next to each other. And they will grow up and we'll start our blue crystal empire. We're going to need a pretty big crystal farm, I think, to get going with Intangible. But yeah, that's going to have to be in future episodes, guys. Hope that you enjoyed this one. Thank you very much for watching. Kia kaha, and I'll see you in the next one.